Joining us today, we have Isaac Ashfield,
My liege.
Joel Howley,
Hello.
me, Angus Snowden,
Oh yeah!
and our new editor,
journalist.
Monké Lamp journalist, bringing you the hottest press from the field of music, Louis K.W.
Wiltsh.
Louis KW.
Yeah, that's the end.
Ilcher.
You
Yeah.
better be ready for this terrible quality content from me. Alright, so I'm here with Monké Lamp.
Ooh.
On the new set.
Oh yeah, the
New
Monké
set.
Lamp Podcast returns. So, do you guys have anyone exciting coming up you're going to interview?
We're going to interview.
All sorts.
Well, we have Isabel Metal,
Ooh.
Amalia Davender,
Ooh.
Fraser Cattini,
Ooh.
Lawrence Gladden,
Ooh.
Mia Welsh,
Ooh.
and many, many more coming
my God.
wherever you get your
Yeah,
podcasts.
it's just the beginning, lads.
Podcast. Come and get your podcast. Alright. Well, I've always personally wondered, how did the Monké Lamp begin? How did you decide that you were going to do this?
Go on, lads.
I've never really heard that side of it.
But to be honest, I don't really remember, do you?
It was end of 2021.
Yeah.
The music industry in Liverpool was just
It was
coming back,
it's still taking a heavy hit.
but it was sort of obvious that people weren't taking risks
Yeah.
on the bands that they were going to put on.
Right.
So like it was always the people that had done well before lockdown were then doing well.
Carry on.
Nobody was coming through.
Yes.
Well, that was our experience anyway. That might
We
not
weren't
actually-
coming
yeah,
through. We weren't
coming
happy
through.
about it.
We weren't getting gigs,
They weren't getting
and so
any
we
gigs.
decided,
To give
fuck it,
ourselves gigs.
we'll
Put
put
on
it
the
on.
gigs.
We'll put it on ourselves.
Yeah.
That was sort of how it started, and the name was a big thing, wasn't it? The name was a big
We were
thing.
pondering over the name for some time, and then
Really?
we just moved into our new house last
There was
year.
a lot of monkey at the time, wasn't there?
Yeah, and that lamp was new for last year because I got it for my 20th birthday, and yeah, I don't really know how. I think I just joked and said, "Should we just call it fucking Monké Lamp?" And
It stuck. Yeah, I think because it was originally the phrase that I'll use every time anybody asks us about the name. Angus and Isaac
oh, the steak
sounds like a steakhouse. Ashfield and Snowden sounds like a funeral director's.
Yeah.
So we sort of wanted something that was a bit more fun,
It's not very fun, is it?
and that we could sort of build something around that wasn't us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
What a
started.
choice!
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Because it's easy fucking branding, is that lamp?
yes,
It's very sexy.
and then we did a gig at the Quarry, who were very sort of fortunate, and they took a risk on us doing it,
Yeah, they did. To be fair,
and they let us do it they were kind enough to let us do it for free because we had no
No
money.
Money.
we still have
No money.
We put on our favourite bands from our mates in
yeah.
uni
And yourself.
and myself.
And Johnny Oates, who we met at the Cavern Club.
Yeah,
Big up, Johnny.
big up Johnny Oates
Yeah.
for going along with us.
Yeah.
And then we did a couple more gigs, and then Joel
Came aboard.
came
I
aboard,
was birthed.
Because we were suffering under the workload.
and as a resident Scouser,
Right.
He doesn't like being called Scouser.
as a local,
As a local.
knew the sort of scene and where we could go with it more.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a very good answer. Alright, so it's a year on now.
Yeah.
Any world domination plans? Anything big happening next
Many.
year?
Yeah.
Well, domination wise, it's under wraps for now.
I think that's next
Back
year's
burner.
manifesto,
Yeah,
isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
secret.
the Big Beach Manifesto. But what?
Do you have any shows lined up?
Do we have any shows? Like, yeah, we've got fucking loads
Loads,
of shows.
tons.
At least I think our target is minimum 2 a month this year,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Indeed.
And February, which just about to start, we got 4,
Yeah.
Indeed.
which is
To be announced soon.
I think they're all announced by now.
Do you wanna give
Other
us a
than-
little-
other than one?
Yeah.
A little hint, a little promotional hint at some of these bands that might be playing. Is
So-
that? Are we allowed to speak
Oh,
about
of course
that?
we're like, so on the 4th of February we have, if this might be out after the 4th
Probably
of
is.
February,
I
probably
don't
already
know.
over,
Yeah.
but if it's happened then I'm sure the
It was very
Flechettes,
good.
Candid and Teabag Aquarium, I'm sure they absolutely ripped the Jacaranda apart on Saturday
Absolutely.
night.
Yes.
Then what else do we have? The 16th of February we have a lovely Book 5 and their single launch show.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's exciting.
indeed.
We've got some great support acts in Bonk and papaya sunset.
I do love it.
I do love a bit of bonk.
Proper funky night.
Yeah.
Riotous, one might say.
Get down there.
What else have we got on here? One of the and we got LNC playing on the 18th, I think.
Yeah.
18th of Feb. Coming up from Knots. We've got some nice bands supporting them as well. The Harpies. Under a new name though. I think they're changing their name to the Apes.
Still
I
kind of
see.
animal
Monkey
related.
Yeah, still sort of close enough. And
Close
who
enough.
else is on the bill for that? I can't fucking remember.
If you're listening,
We're
it's not personal.
very sorry. We're very busy people. I'm going to check because that's not
The
fair.
mentioned but not
It's
the
on the drive,
greatest.
it's on
the- Yeah.
We can come back in with that in a little bit. So you guys have gone through a decent amount of venues, haven't you? Cavern, round the corner.
Well, we've
Jack,
not done anything out
obviously.
at Cavern.
Phase 1.
Phase 1, yeah.
So that's decent. You've done like a little bit of the rounds of Liverpool venues.
Wait, we've not announced that gig.
Are there any
I thought that was the next one to
venues that
announce
we really
as well.
would like to be playing over the next year? Anywhere you'd really like to
I'll announce
host?
tonight.
Casimir.
Yeah, Cas
Yes.
Gardens.
I love the Casimir Gardens.
We're in the stock room.
Shout out Casimir Gardens.
Yeah, we do have a little something lined
Yeah,
up. That's
something
all we're
lined
going to
up,
say
yeah.
for now.
Woohoo.
Secret.
We wanna go to Manchester, Louis.
Yeah.
You're branching out.
We're branching out. We want to
Nice.
go.
Have a walk.
I think the Castle
Shut up.
I think the Castle Hotel is probably the one that we've got our eyes on
Yeah.
at the minute in Manchester.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, let us please. We'd like that. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So, 13 shows on. Is that correct?
Fuck knows.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think that was the number quoted by you. The 1 year.
13
anniversary.
plus a festival.
So,
Yes.
13 plus Monkey Fest. Big ups to
Cool.
Monkey Fest.
That's
And
like
you
60.
still made no money. Who
Yeah.
was responsible for that?
They just want, well, the
Kwoko kebab
yeah,
shop.
kebab
is-
shop. Yeah.
Chua.
Yeah, that's
fair
where
enough.
most of the funds go.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
the
I
money's
respect that.
always been a bit of whatever is made goes straight back in.
I mean, you got to reinvest. You
Yeah.
got to reinvest. Anyway, people going to the shows don't give a shit about you making money or not. So,
Yeah.
that's fair enough. But we're all glad that you put on the nights. Very much so.
Oh.
Similarly, I've asked about venues. Are there any bands you're like really like? We're trying to snatch you up. Shout out any
Yeah,
bands you want to
Sterling
take.
Press.
I'd really like to work at Sterling Press.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going places. Candid.
Yeah.
Excited to have that gig with them.
Definitely.
Johnny Ash I'd like back once they sort out.
Once they start their
Their
drama
lineup.
situation.
Yeah.
Um,
It's been a bit of problems with that.
I'm
Hasn't
just, I'm looking forward. The main sort of thing about going to Manchester is I'm looking forward to discovering new bands.
yeah.
New bands.
I like
Because I
that.
feel like, not to blow our own, I don't even know if it is blowing your own trumpet, but we know the scene here. We know pretty much most people on the circuit in Liverpool now.
Definitely.
So it's nice to
Oh, Stone.
Stone.
One day.
Yeah, they might
Stone
they
would
might
be-
be past us now. I think
Yeah,
they're a bit
maybe.
big time. They're signed to a major records. So
But it would be
Well,
cool.
it would be
You never
cool.
know.
We have
You
tried
never know.
in the past. We weren't that close to get them.
Just that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it would be nice to work with Stone. Yeah, I met them. Lovely lads.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Very nice. Alright, so we know about Weekly, get down on it. How did that come about? Did Jack reach out to you? Did you reach out to the Jack? What
So
happened?
that was we had the after party for the Monké Lamp Festival in September
Yes.
at Heebie Jeebies, and that was a
Yes.
raving success. Place was packed all night, so they came to us after that saying, "You want to make it a weekly thing on a slightly smaller scale in the Jacaranda, like Friday nights? Yes, please."
And that was a week before.
Yeah, and we had a week to
Yeah, we had a
fucking
week
get
to
it sorted.
organise
Yeah, it was very stressful.
That does sound a little bit
Because they
stressful.
wanted it up and going by Freshers Week,
Yeah.
and it was Freshers Week when they had the idea.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You got rotating bands. Mia, obviously. Big shout out to Mia.
DJs.
Any other?
Mia,
We've
Maz,
got Mia Mariella. They're the sort of
Mariella.
they're
That's
excellent
Yeah.
duo.
Marcus
Yes.
Stevens, absolute saviour. He was our first one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Marcus played at the Monkey Fest as well. He was also very good.
Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
after party DJ. Yeah,
Marcus George Parr, Wax Film.
yeah.
Benno
Matica.
Matica.
Yeah,
And,
Jacinta.
some
Great guys.
Yeah,
There you go.
just
Jacinta.
great people out on the scene.
Good DJs on the scene.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
We're
I've
loving
thrown some pretty ridiculous shapes to those DJs in the Jack.
We're loving
so,
the DJs at the minute.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. A little bit of drunk me. I love it. So, I have 2 final questions to ask.
Mm.
I've reached the end of the important ones. I'm going to ask you 3 dream blunt rotation, dead or alive.
Fuck, dude.
I'm going to say you get to choose 1 each.
One each.
On each? Oh, fuck.
Prince.
Oh, shit.
I think Prince could be. Oh, would Prince be like really annoying? I reckon he'd.
I was thinking Hendrix.
Hendrix, yeah.
Okay. Do you think they'd get on? I'm not convinced.
Prince and Hendrix.
Yeah.
I think they might disagree on some things, but then maybe pick up a guitar each and everything. would
Imagine
be
the
fine.
jam.
Yeah.
The jam would be
Oh.
great.
I was thinking Herbie Hancock, you know.
There we go.
Oh,
Sorted. We'll just sit there
okay.
and watch.
'Cause he would just be like,
Very musically
Yeah.
related.
Yeah, yeah.
No silly ones. No Dalai Lama. No
Nah,
Abraham
no,
Lincoln.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg
Yeah.
would be incredible. He'd
Oh,
bring the
yeah, if we
gas.
could imagine Snoop Dogg
Right,
rapping.
I'll allow
over-
you. My
over
one is Snoop
Hendrix.
Dogg, and then we
Okay.
have Snoop
So-
Dogg, Hendrix, Herbie
Prince.
Hancock, and Prince. There you go.
yeah,
I'll take that.
cool.
I'll take that. Interesting. Anyway, all right. Final question. What is your meal deal of choice, boys? We've got to ask it.
Right.
Go on, you go first. Or I
You're
go
gonna go
first.
first.
I am a fan of the southern fried chicken pasta
Ooh, pasta.
Mm.
Okay.
combined with either a double decker or Sensation sweet chili.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
respect
Jeez.
that choice. I
With,
respect that choice.
if they have it, a full fat cherry coke
Oh.
or a fridge.
Wow.
Oh,
fridge.
A whole fridge.
A whole fridge.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
My
Spell
God.
F
Oh,
R
I
G
no.
J.
no, J.
Double J, isn't it?
J.
J.
Is it double J?
Double
Oh,
J, I
it
think.
is
You
double
got to do
J.
the other J now.
Jolly's Howlius.
I would go for. Well, I have a new recent favourite, which is a deli meat feast.
You
Baguette.
said a Dalai Lama then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on a
Top
sandwich
meal
is
of choice.
scranny. I'd go for a my classic Popworks chips, crisps,
Yeah.
barbecue.
Yeah. Protein.
You've been
Protein.
having that
Protein.
since the dawn of time.
Absolutely.
They are
Yeah.
nice though. I rate that.
And then my, I think I said this on the podcast that you did with me actually. The
Yeah, I
same-
think so.
the same-
yeah. We're
the same
repeating content already.
Shit.
Oh
That's
shit.
alright. That's okay. I just
It's
remembered now. And then
Just gonna watch the new one.
I've got a new favourite, Robinson's raspberry and apple
Ooh.
juice.
He's
I've
upgraded.
not seen that, but fair enough.
Very nice. Yeah, that's mine.
We'll go for a bit of a honey and mustard chicken pasta
Ooh.
with either.
No.
Oh, it's lovely, mate.
That sounds
Life
nice.
changing.
Mm.
I've only started having it the last couple of weeks, and it's changed my perception on life.
Is that right?
Yeah, a little bit extra. Then the sensations crisps has to be it, really.
Yeah.
And then I too tend to be a fridge man or a Lucasade.
Nice.
Lucasade,
respect that.
yeah.
See, I can say from experience, working these events, spending a lot of time in town, a lot of time out and go, these boys eat a lot of meal deals.
We
So
do we do consume a stupid
This is the
amount.
yeah.
connoisseur opinion of the
And to
meal
I
deal.
don't think it is because sometimes I get very self conscious when people ask me my meal deal choice because
Does that happen?
I feel like it's just something that can very easily be slagged off.
Yeah.
They're kind of all the options are slag offable though, aren't they?
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
I would like to add that I would have a Terry's chocolate orange.
You know,
Can you hang
They've
on,
gone up
hang
to
on,
they've
hang
gone
on.
up to £1.10.
No, they've gone up
Can
to
you get a
190.
Chocolate
What?
orange.
They've gone up to
in the meal?
190.
Dude, it's
No.
been a week.
I took a picture
Then
of
why
it.
the
I
fuck
had
are you
them
talking
last-
about,
I had one last
Terry's
week.
Chocolate
Fuck you, Rishi Sunak.
That's
Fuck
rude.
you.
This is the future conservative.
£1.90 for a Terry's chocolate orange.
How
Hey,
about 95?
How fucking dare you?
Prove to the camera.
Steep.
I know.
I thought
I'll
you were saying you
insert-
could get one in the middle.
Insert Terry's chocolate orange pricing now.
I used to get
Bullshit.
We're gonna
every
put in a
day-
graph with like how it's gone up.
every day
Shocking.
with a meal deal. I would get a Terry's chocolate orange because it was £1.
Is it with you can get with a meal deal?
No, I just got it.
added extra.
Alongside.
I would
It's a
always
little
get-
bit cheap,
yeah,
but we'll
yeah.
allow it.
But
And he would consume it whole.
the whole thing. I was addicted.
I read that.
Sorry, go on.
What's your meal deal choice?
Oh,
you flipped it back on me?
Oh,
Roll
yes.
Oh, fuck. Okay. My options are a little bit limited. Less limited than Lauren's, but limited
As a
still.
GFM.
As a GFM. That'll make sense later. I usually go for I'm a spicy bean and cheese wrap guy.
Ooh.
There's some protein in there. There's vegetables. Fucking
He's just got to drop
Purdy's.
Pardon?
Purdy's.
Straight up shout out to Purdy's. I rate Purdy's. It's got vitamins in it.
What the fuck is
It's
that?
like a
Purdy's
fancy
is like
Lucozade.
it's like a fucking bourgeoisie
From Stroud.
energy drink.
Yes, Stroud.
Stroud.
Stroud
There's a lot
things.
of them cutting about in Stroud.
Purdy's is actually the name of his arm.
And I float around this. It's actually my aunt's brand.
He's done it, though.
Shameless promotion. The snack is either I float around a bit. The crisps.
Yeah.
What the
Pop
fuck they're called? Pop Boys. Shout out. Shout out Pop Boys. Or the little protein bars. The little peanut one. What are they called?
Nuts.
Like grenade.
Yeah, they're like grenade, but then smaller and less protein. But they're good still.
I think they're quite average sized.
That's actually they're kind of massive.
Of course you do.
Kind of massive.
That's alright.
Alright. Well, we are wrapping up. It has been lovely interviewing you, Monké Lamp.
Yes.
Pleasure.
You will see more of us in the podcast that will be released in the coming weeks.
Yes. Louis is joining us as a journalist and sort of taking notes. So, coming soon, I think we can announce we will have a website
Oh yeah.
with
Well, by the time this comes out, there may be one.
there may
There
be
may
one.
be one.
We don't like setting ourselves
But
There
deadlines.
is or is going to be.
A website.
Website.
Yes, where you
Hopefully.
can find articles written by Louis or
That's right.
maybe somebody else
That's
if we
right.
disagree on
There will
certain
be
political matters.
interviews. There will be opinion pieces on meal deals.
And
Don't
bands.
miss it.
More
And bands,
importantly,
mainly-
bands.
More
mainly
important.
bands.
We are
bands.
still a promotion company.
Yeah.
We are still
We do actually
music. Am I right?
Music, mate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and so this podcast will be available wherever you get your podcasts in an audio form,
That's
as
right.
well
Are we
as
doing Spotify? Included?
Yeah, it's always on
Spotify.
Spotify. Yeah, one's on
Of
Spotify.
course.
There you go.
on Spotify and the like, as well as an unedited
Raw.
video version,
Exclusive content.
It's fucking raw. Sorry.
exclusive
Exactly.
on YouTube.
Exactly like that.
If you so fancy it, you can see the
You
actual
want to see the
chaos.
beautiful
Yeah.
faces.
If you're into that archaic vibe of
Yes.
YouTube.
100%.
And
100%.
like totally
They're about 20
makes
minutes
us
long.
makes us seem really unprofessional, but I promise we are trying.
No,
Yeah.
But yes,
Only
Chapter-
professional.
Chapter
yeah.
2.
Right.
we've kept them short,
Chapter
20 minutes.
2.
It's a work thing. Yeah, let's go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. 4-way handshake to finish it off.
Alright.
Thanks for joining us.